Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Jessica, and in today's video, we're diving into a surprising natural solution that's quietly replacing Viagra for a growing number of men over 50, a simple baking soda trick. I'll share 5 essential health tips that support blood flow, hormone health, and sexual stamina, plus a bonus tip at the end involving baking soda that could surprise you with how effective it really is. And stay tuned, because later in the video, we'll answer 3 common questions men are often too embarrassed to ask and debunk a few myths that could be quietly sabotaging your performance. Let us begin. One of the main reasons Viagra works is because it boosts nitric oxide, a gas your body naturally produces to relax blood vessels and improve blood flow. But here's the catch. After age 50, your nitric oxide levels drop significantly. The good news? Leafy greens like spinach, arugula, and beet greens are loaded with nitrates, which your body converts into nitric oxide. A study from the University of Exeter found that daily nitrate-rich vegetables increased blood flow by up to 21% in older adults. What to do? Eat at least 1 serving of leafy greens every day, preferably raw or lightly steamed. What to avoid? Processed meats and salty foods, which constrict blood vessels and cancel out your nitric oxide benefits. Real-life consequences: poor nitric oxide levels, chasse, poor erections. Period. Why it matters. Viagra mimics what your body should naturally do. Why not support your body to do it on its own? Testosterone plays a huge role in sexual health, but sugar quietly kills it. Multiple studies, including one from Massachusetts General Hospital, show that just 75 grams of sugar, 2 sodas, can reduce testosterone by 25% for 2 hours. That's not just a dip, it's a hormonal crash. What to do? Limit refined sugars and opt for natural sweeteners like monk fruit or cinnamon. What to avoid? Sodas, pastries, processed snacks, even healthy energy bars often spike insulin. Real-world consequence: lower testosterone, lower desire, weaker erections, and reduced stamina. Why it matters. Testosterone doesn't just affect sex. It influences your energy, mood, and confidence. Keeping it strong keeps you strong. You've heard it a million times. Drink water. But here's why it really matters for erections. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker and your circulation slows down. For a man over 50, that's the last thing you want. Proper hydration improves blood volume and helps nutrients, including oxygen and hormones, reach the penis faster and more effectively. One study from Loma Linda University found that hydrated individuals had measurably better vascular performance and endurance. What to do? Aim for 8-10 glasses of water daily, especially first thing in the morning. What to avoid? Excess coffee, alcohol, or energy drinks that act as diuretics and rob your body of hydration. Real-life consequence: without proper circulation, even the best hormones or supplements won't work. Why it matters. Erections are blood-driven. Water keeps that blood moving. Yes, Kegels are not just for women. In fact, men over 50 can benefit even more. Pelvic floor muscles support the bladder, bowels, and yes, your erections. Research from the University of West England showed that men who practice Kegel exercises daily for 12 weeks experienced a 40% improvement in erectile function. What to do? Contract your pelvic muscles, the ones you use to stop urination, for 5 seconds, then release. Do 3 sets of 10 reps daily. What to avoid? Sitting too long or ignoring the muscle group altogether. Real-life result: stronger, longer-lasting erections and better control during intimacy. Why it matters. Your pelvic floor is like the foundation of a house. If it's weak, everything else suffers. This one's underrated, but absolutely essential. Men who sleep less than 5 hours a night have 10–15% lower testosterone levels, according to a University of Chicago study. And the less testosterone you have, the harder it is, literally and figuratively. Sleep is when your body repairs blood vessels, balances hormones, and resets your nervous system. What to do? Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of deep, uninterrupted sleep. What to avoid? Screen time before bed, late caffeine, or alcohol as a sedative. Real-life consequence. Chronic poor sleep creates a vicious cycle of low testosterone, poor libido, and energy crashes. Why it matters. Sleep is not optional. It's your body's nightly recharge system. Here it is. The reason men over 50 are turning away from pills and trying this instead. Baking soda, yes, the same stuff in your fridge, acts as a natural alkalizer. When taken in the right amount, it helps balance your blood pH and reduce internal inflammation, which can improve circulation and muscle response. A study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that sodium bicarbonate enhanced endurance and muscle performance, key for energy and blood flow. What to do? Mix 1–2 teaspoons of baking soda in a glass of water, once or twice a day, ideally before meals. What to avoid? Taking too much. It can upset your stomach or affect electrolyte balance. Important. Always check with your doctor first, especially if you have blood pressure issues. Why it matters. This simple habit could support circulation, reduce fatigue, and act as a natural performance enhancer, without the pharmaceutical side effects. Let's pause here for a moment, because I want to remind you of something important. You are not broken. You are not past your prime. And you're definitely not powerless. Men over 50 are told far too often to just accept it, whether it's fatigue, low libido, or weaker erections. But that's not the full story. What's really happening is a slow decline caused by years of tiny stacked choices, poor sleep, processed foods, low activity. But the flip side? Small choices can also rebuild you. You don't need a magic pill to reclaim your health. You need to understand your body, give it the right tools, and stay consistent. Hydration, movement, hormone balance, a little baking soda. These aren't overnight fixes, but they're lasting foundations that can improve your energy, your performance, and your confidence. Remember, your best chapters may still be ahead of you. Yes, you may be over 50, but you're not done. You're wiser, more experienced, and more capable than ever before. And if you start today, you'll be shocked at what just a few weeks of small, smart changes can do for your body and your bedroom. Question number 1, can baking soda really replace Viagra? Not exactly. It doesn't mimic the exact mechanism, but for some men, it can enhance blood flow and stamina enough to make a noticeable difference, especially when combined with healthy habits. Question number 2, how soon will I see results from these tips? Some men notice changes in 2 to 4 weeks, especially with diet and hydration. Others may need a few months. The key is consistency. Question number 3. Is it safe to do Kegels every day? Yes, as long as you're doing them correctly. Just don't over-tighten or strain. Think quality over quantity. Myth: Viagra is the only solution for erectile issues. Fact: lifestyle changes, blood flow support, and hormonal balance can be just as powerful, without side effects. Myth: baking soda is just for cooking. Fact: it has clinical use in performance, pH regulation, and inflammation reduction. Myth: once testosterone drops, there's no way to bring it back. Fact: diet, exercise, and sleep can naturally elevate testosterone, sometimes dramatically. Comment yes if you learned something new today. I read every message and love hearing your thoughts. Have a question about any of these tips? Drop it below. Your question might be answered in the next video. If even one of these tips helped you, give this video a thumbs up. It helps more than you know. And don't forget to subscribe so this message reaches more men who need it. See you in the next video. Stay strong, stay informed, stay vital.